Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and another month of absolute favorites. Now I know I missed, well technically I haven't missed it, but I kind of missed the February month. So what I am doing is I'm doing a mixed together February/March favorites, because I mean it's near the end of March anyway, so why waste it? I've got a few bits. I think I've got quite a lot of beauty bits and a few random bits as well, so I will crack on. Now these are not in any order whatsoever, so please don't think they are going from my most liked to my slightly less liked item. They're literally just random stuff. So let's start with makeup. First thing I want to mention is this beautiful highlighter. This is from MAC. And it's the mineralized skin finish in soft and gentle. Look at that beauty. Oh, that is the most gorgeous sheen. Can you see that? Oh, amazing. This actually, I don't know why people have stopped using this. I got this I think about a year ago, I want to say, maybe, and I actually wear this to work as well, and the reason why I wear this to work is because it's so subtle and it's not shiny. It's like gives like a glisten. Can you see that? Oh, amazing. The way that catches the light, it's so nice. You can absolutely amp it up for the night, but if you're using it for the daytime, I think it's an absolute beauty to use. It's compact. They have obviously changed the packaging. This used to be in a different packaging, if you remember, but yeah, soft and gentle from MAC. Can you go wrong? No, you cannot. Next thing I want to mention is a new concealer. Now this is new to me again. It's not new to everyone, but I haven't used this, and I ordered it online, and then I thought maybe I've got the wrong colour, but to be honest, you need such a small amount that it doesn't really matter. And it's this beautiful thing. This is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, and the colour I have is light ultra fair. Now I ordered this as light, thinking it would be okay for my skin tone, but to be honest, it is slightly light. I do have this on my face at the moment, so it's alright. You don't need a lot. I mean, it has like a tiny nozzle here, and to be very honest, you literally need a smidge, like 1/10 of a smidge under your eyes. It's so pigmented. I know this is slightly expensive for what it is. You get about 8 ml, so which is only about, how much is that? 0.28 fluid ounces if you're in America. This is a full coverage anti-aging waterproof concealer, and I can vouch for that. I have walked in the rain wearing this. I have walked I have had this on when I actually had a bit of a weird ENT thing going on and my eyes were watering really badly. This did not come off. It was really good. I am not kidding you. So even if you are looking to invest in this, you will not be sorry, because it goes a very long way. You don't need a lot, and I absolutely love this. Next thing is a utensil. And that's a utensil because it's a utensil for my eyes. So it's an eye brush. I actually I subscribed to the what is it, Birchbox, I think, a few months ago. Then I stopped because it was just too much. And this is what I got in one of the Birchboxes. So it's obviously a shading brush. It's from the company called Luxie. It's the Luxie 205. It's the Luxie 205 tapered blending brush. It's very soft, and because I don't have the most biggest eyes in the world, this actually fits really nicely in the socket. And I sometimes find that if I use too much of a fluffy brush, it just makes my crease just go like everywhere, and this doesn't do that. It keeps your crease in control, so you can really have a nice control of it, and it's really light. I mean, it's really light. So, and it's a nice purple color, so purple lavender color, and yeah, I really like this for blending, and you can even use it as a highlighter if you like. But yeah, it's nice. It's a nice blending brush for people who have petite eyelids like I do. Next thing I want to mention is a palette which I've had along for a long time, and then I rediscovered it last month and a bit of this month, and I've been using it ever since. And it's really grubby and disgusting, probably can't see. It's the Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette, and this is what it looks like. Look at those colours, those are absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at this colour, isn't that just gorgeous? This one, they are so nice. The other day I actually wore this on all of my lids, in fact the whole lid, and I got so many compliments for it. So it's a really nice palette. They give you 10 colours. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4 matte colours. So this is matte, this is matte, this black is matte, and then this white is matte. So all the basics of a palette that you need are actually matte. Look, see the swatches. Amazing. Yeah, and all the others are shimmers, and the shimmers are so nice. I mean, you've seen like I've actually used, the most used ones are these 2 colours, because obviously I've got dark eyes, so I usually gravitate towards slightly warmer colours. So this colour, this colour, this colour, and this all over the lids. Nothing else. Looks absolutely beautiful. It looks like you've got like a blown effect on your face, and it's really beautiful. I really like it. Next thing I want to mention is a 2-part of the same thing. Does that make any sense? Anyway, it's actually 2 lipsticks from Revlon. Now I know I have been raving about these lipsticks and the Revlon lipsticks since the beginning of time, but you know what, they are absolutely amazing. I am not kidding you, and I'm not, it's not sponsored, okay? I don't get paid to say this, so if I'm saying this, I really do like them. The 2 colours in particular that I've been using quite a lot are these. This one is the Pure Red Matte, it's called. It's the colour Charge one, and I'll do swatches for you. So this is what it looks like. Oh, God, look at that. And the colours of these are so beautiful. I mean, in real life, it's I think for my skin tone, it's like the perfect red. It's a mix of a bright pink and a red, and it's like it's not a raspberry red, and it's not an orangey red. It's something in between, and it's just gorgeous. It is matte, but it's not a drying matte. It's very comfortable, and it stays on for a very long time. The second colour that I can't get enough of is this one. This one is called Wine with Everything. It is the same line, but it's a different finish. It's a pearl finish. The other one was obviously a matte finish. So this is what it looks like, and the colour of this one is very unique. I've never seen such a colour in my life. I'm not sure if you can see that. It's not peach, it's not pink, it's not brown, but it's just everything. It literally is. It is absolutely everything you want in a lipstick and more. This is my go-to at the moment. It's so nice. It's a combination of pink and brown and coral. So if you like all of those colours, mix them up, and this is what you have. It's beautiful. Next thing that I want to mention is again, I've had this for a very long time, and I don't know why I haven't been using it, but I started using this again, and it's this lovely thing from The Ordinary. So it's the Moroccan oil. Now this is 100% organic cold pressed Moroccan argan oil, and if you're familiar with The Ordinary, they do everything which is really like pure. So it comes with a pipette, and then you can do as many drops as you like. So they they do like a foolproof, no filler product. So all the products are very cheap. This is just Moroccan oil in a bottle, and I think it was like £5 or maybe less. So what else do you want? The way actually I use this is I use this, especially now that it's colder and it gets a bit grey and it gets a bit, you know, dry. I use this sometimes at the end of my hair. You can use this as on dry hair or on wet hair, and I've actually noticed that my ends, although I do need a trim, but they've become really shiny. Can you see that shine? Can you? That shine, my friends, are because of this beautiful thing. And I've also used this on my cuticles. So I recently had my nails done after a very long time, and I don't know why that happens with everyone, or it's just me. My cuticles, usually they're very dry anyway, and then after I get a manicure done, they get even drier. So just before going to bed, just literally I think 1 drop, maybe 2 drops for both of the hands, rub them in your hands, put them on your cuticles and go to sleep, and they will be brand new. Next product is this little hefty guy. This is the Dove Anti-Stress Micellar Water Body Wash. Now I know it's not exciting, and I know it's nothing new, but it is new because the scent of this, oh my god, it just takes you somewhere. It is so clean and fresh, and it keeps your body so moisturized. I actually didn't moisturize after this, which is bad, but considering how dry and cold it is, it's really good. This is ultra mild and gentle. It cleanses that calm from environmental stresses. Obviously, if you work 5 days a week or maybe more, this is something that you can use after a long tiring day. Next thing I have is again one that I started using, then I forgot, and I'm using it again. It's the Aven Mousse Cleansing Foam for normal to combination sensitive skins. So this is what it looks like. It's a huge bottle. Sorry, it's just come out my shower, so oops. And then you press this. Actually, let me show you. So this is what the foam looks like. So it's actual foam that comes out. You take this, you rub it between your hands, and then you put it on your face and you wash it. I've cleansed this, I've used this as a cleanse, as a second cleanse, and also as a first cleanse. It doesn't remove your makeup completely, but it does kind of loosen it up, so then you can go ahead with your second cleanse, and then, you know, you can just completely take it off. It's very mild, very gentle, really good for combination and sensitive skin, and you can feel that your face is clean, but it's not tight. So I think that's where you're winning, really. Aren't we all winners? So the next thing I have, surprise, it's a perfume, okay? Don't shoot me. I love perfumes, and you should know, okay? You should know. Oh, this is just beautiful perfume. So this is the Issey Miyake Pure. It's the new one that they've come up with. This is the 30 ml, and look how beautiful the bottle is. And it smells absolutely divine. It is, I mean, it looks so pretty on my desk, like on my table, because of the copper cap and slightly ombre copper thing that they've done at the bottom. This is such a nice perfume. You know what, I'm gonna put some on now, because now that you've said it. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's a very, I don't usually go for very floral and very sweet scents. I'm the kind of person who likes deep and subtle and musky perfumes, but to be honest, this is a combination of both. So this has, when you first smell it, it smells of oranges and floral, then it turns down to a bit of vanilla, and then when it comes, like the base notes of it, I'm not sure what the base notes are, but when it's settled on your skin and the immediate alcohol, you know, flies away, or wherever it goes, it's like a very ambery, musky scent, and I really like. I think for this time where it's winter, but some days we get slightly warmer and muggy, this is a really nice perfume. Next thing I want to share is again a perfume, or perfumes, but they are completely on the other side of the spectrum. Now, I will show you two, and I've got two because again I couldn't control myself, but they are so worth the money. And these are these perfumes from Zara. Zara is killing it with perfumes this time. They have got so many perfumes at the moment, and I went to the store and I came out smelling of all kinds of perfumes, but to be honest, I just couldn't pick one or any two because there's so many and all of them are so good. But I had to get one, and then I ended up getting two. The ones I have are Zara Luminous Garden and then Zara Orchid. The Luminous Garden, again, it's musky, it's vanilla-y, and it's very light and it's very soft, and it's like a day wear perfume. You do need to top it up at least once in the day, but I've noticed that I can't smell it, but people around me can smell it, so that's always nice. And this is the bigger bottle, so this is 100 ml. It looks slightly smaller, and it's from the leather collection, so they have a few that come in wrapped in this kind of leathery packaging. And then the other one, which is the orchid one, comes with a nice purple lilac lid. This is also the 100 ml, and this one is actually, this is slightly more floral, I want to say. So this one is subtle and less floral. This is a floral, but in a nice way. I don't know how to explain it. And like I said, I really am not a floral kind of person. I don't wear floral scents, but this one is very different. It's floral, but it's not heady. Like, it's not the kind of thing. Because the reason why I don't like floral perfumes, to be honest, is because it makes them really like sting my nose. Does that make any sense? I don't know. But this one is really nice because it's floral, but it's very subtle, and I think this would be a really nice perfume for spring. And yeah, I absolutely love them. And also they're not very expensive, so both of these are for I think £12 each or £13 each, something like that. But yeah, I mean, bargain. I literally use them all the time. And last but not the least, I have to say the absolute hero of my life is this. These are the Simple Cleansing Facial Wipes. These are 25 wipes, and they come in, I think, for £2 or £3. They usually off on Boots anyway. I mean, literally a dream. They take off your foundation, your mascara, your eyeshadow, literally everything. And I have used, now I don't use, it says they remove waterproof mascara as well, and I absolutely believe that, although I don't use waterproof mascaras myself, but I have used mascaras that weren't waterproof, but they were so difficult to take out that I literally had to massage oils and all sorts of things to get them out from my eyes. But this does it, and they're really, but they're wet enough so you can actually feel the product coming off your face, but they're not wet. They will make you feel uncomfortable. You know how sometimes they are really wet and you just don't really like them, but these ones are excellent. They really do clean your face. Sometimes when I'm lazy and I don't want to wash my face, let's be honest, this is what I use. I keep this in my bedside table, which you can see over there. This is an absolute winner for me. So those are all my favorites for the month of February and March, and I really hope that you guys like this. Please do give this a big thumbs up if you did. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next month. Bye.